Hey everybody, today we're going to go over this Excel sheet that I've created. This is like a manual method to manage your money. Essentially, you can kind of budget for what you're spending and how much you have left, etc. This is specifically for like the paycheck amount that goes into your account. And I've used a very even number here. So when I click on this, it's bi-weekly. So 2,500 in 2 weeks and another 2,500 for the whole month. You see all the tabs here from January to December. We'll go into this tab later, but essentially the date, I've formatted it. So if I go here, it's date, you can click more numbers, select date and select the format. The expense, this is a text. So I've applied this from 5 all the way to 100 in the amount. What I did is it's an accounting, but it's custom because if it's not custom, this number will go to the left. And even if you click the center right here under alignment, it still won't go to the center. So what I've done is if I click format and I went to custom, you will essentially have a little asterisk in front of all these dollar signs. And what I did was I removed those and I applied it to the whole thing. And now when I type in a number, it goes directly to the center. And essentially this right here is keeping track of this whole column. This again was your paycheck. This side will be everything that is credited into your account. So essentially if you're getting a gift from somebody or you're selling something on Facebook Market, whatnot, this is what you can use here. This left side is everything that's being debited. So everything you're spending money on. And then these two right here, let's go into detail. So anything that I bucket fill with a yellow or a highlighter color is essentially recurring. And as you can see here, so like if I were to put 10, 11, 24, it's going to, and then I put a little description of it, anything. And essentially what it will do is everything that's not bucket filled will go down here. It will add a total. So this is automatic, but this will not be. So let's say I add a value here and then I go bucket fill, you will see this doesn't get updated. So I have to double click it. And this number here is the first number that I bucket filled with yellow. So if yours is somewhere down here, just make sure that you change this value. And all I got to do is hit enter and then this gets updated. So once you go through the whole month, what you want to do is you want to just double click here and then hit enter and it will update. And for this to work correctly, you need the Visual Basic code essentially, and then we can go into here. So you can hit Alt F11. For me, it keeps minimizing the screen. So you can also go and do this option. So you go to File, Options down here. If you go to Custom Ribbon, you want to check this box for Developer, hit OK. You'll go up here to Developer and then you'll hit Visual Basic. And essentially this is the block of code that you want to write in. Once you do that, you hit save. You'll get a little pop-up that says it needs to be in a certain format. Hit yes. And then you can click Alt Q and you close that. Once you close that, so essentially sum by color, this will work. So you might have to double click, hit enter, and this will work. And then this right here is, of course, if I click on this, all it's doing is taking what you get paid in a month, subtracting it from all your debit expenses, and it's giving you a total. And then if you did need to know debits minus credits, there's another total right there. So I think this is a very useful Excel sheet, essentially. There are apps that do this, and you can link your bank accounts and debit cards and credit cards. And it's more fancy and far more advanced, but most of them with the free version, it's somewhat limited and you have to pay a price to kind of use their service. So this is more manual. And then this is also, I'm more aware of what I'm spending every week on the weekend when I go in and input all my transactions. I'm kind of seeing, what I'm spending, and that kind of makes me more aware. So I hope this helps you guys.